had my first baby about 3 months ago. I'm 22 years old and he was 9 pounds 3 ounces. He was a big little guy and I knew he was gonna be pretty big throughout pregnancy. He was just measuring ahead. So I was doing a lot of preparation and I feel like it really honestly did help everything I did. Obviously some stuff might have helped more than others, I'm not sure. But all the nurses were so impressed on how quickly I pushed him out, especially with him being huge. And my first, I was pushing for, honestly, it felt like 10 or 15 minutes. They said it was more like 30 minutes, but to me, for some reason, it felt like it went by fast. And I hardly tore. I hardly tore down there. So I'm definitely gonna do all these things on my next pregnancy, my next go around. So I'm gonna share them with you guys because I highly recommend. I started doing most of these starting at about 35, 36 weeks pregnant. First is eating pineapple. I guess there's stuff in pineapple that helps soften your cervix. I'm not exactly sure. I love pineapple, so honestly I'd eat that by itself quite a bit, but sometimes I throw it into a smoothie. I ate dates. I do not like dates, let me tell you. It's mostly a texture thing. I don't know what it is. Not a fan. But what I did do is I'd blend them up, the dates. I'd put a couple in the blender, and then also maybe sometimes I'd add pineapple and like banana and strawberry, make it a fruit smoothie. Other times I would do the dates with like ice cream and chocolate and peanut butter and make it into like a milkshake. I probably had started with like 2 to 3 a day, and then I went to like 4 to 5 a day as I got closer to the end of pregnancy. Number 3 is I drank red raspberry leaf tea. I'm not a tea gal, so I would also put that in smoothies. Y'all, smoothies are where it's at. I would make the tea. Again, I ordered off Amazon, I'll put that below. And I'd put it in a smoothie. I usually do a fruit smoothie with like strawberries, bananas. And I didn't taste the tea at all. So definitely recommend that if you're not a tea person. Otherwise, just make like a cup of tea a day. I think some people do more than a cup. But what I would do is sometimes is I'd skip the red raspberry leaf tea and I would just do my Gentle Birth herbal supplement thing. Basically, it's just the supplement type thing you take daily. And what I would do, again, because this did not taste good, is I'd squeeze some of it out into like the little dropper smoothie or into my juice. You can put it into coffee, but that has like the red raspberry leaf tea in it and a bunch of other stuff that helps. I honestly will be doing that for sure next pregnancy. I think that stuff really helped, honestly. Number 4 is I took evening primrose oil, and before any of these, you should honestly talk to your doctor, midwife. I'm no professional, nothing. I just did my own research and figured it out. I would just take 1 a day. I think it says you can take up to like 3 or 4 a day, but I was honestly kind of nervous to take it. But again, that also just helps soften that cervix. And I took it orally by mouth, but a lot of people recommend putting it up down there. Just stick it on up down there, and I guess it like opens up, and do it overnight, and that really helps soften down there. I was too scared to do that. Definitely talk to your midwife before doing that. But again, I just ordered a thing of primrose oil on Amazon, and I have more for next pregnancy, though I'll probably do that again. Are we on number 6, I think? I did perineal massages. I didn't even know this was a thing. I like was looking up stuff. Basically, you can take some type of lubricant. I did coconut oil. That's safe, natural. I got a big jar on Amazon. There's plenty of other uses for coconut oil, so I got that. And you basically just take some coconut oil, put it on your thumb, and basically kind of just stretch out down there. You can get special tools for it. You don't have to use your thumb, but I didn't really feel like ordering and spending more money on something, so I just used my finger. And I did that 1 or 2 times a day. This is so weird, but say down here was your hole. You basically just like stretch out the outsides and go around. It's very buddy. The last thing that I really think helped prepare myself and my body for labor was relaxing and napping as much as I could, especially at the end of pregnancy. I took time to nap when I could. Sleeping through the night is hard at the end, but I genuinely think you just need so much energy to be able to push them out. Again, talk to your provider, midwife, whatever, before doing any of these. And I will link everything I use and ordered off Amazon down below for you guys, so it's nice and easy for you to find. He is a loud eater.